Hi, my name's Nadia Marshall. Welcome to WARMTHTV. Today I'm going to show you how to make semolina porridge, or at least I'm going to try. To be honest, I've only made semolina porridge maybe twice before in my whole life. I make a lot of the other porridges and pancakes in our family, but Kester is a semolina guy and I kind of like it that way, so I've always just not made it. But now I'm going to make it for you and I'm going to follow the recipe and see how we go. It's quite an interesting process because semolina is made out of wheat, which, as we all know, is quite a heavy grain that's difficult to digest, but it's also a moist and sticky grain. So to make it lighter and easier to digest, first we have to take off some of that moisture. So we do that by dry roasting the semolina first before we cook it into the porridge, and that's how we end up getting that sort of light, fluffy outcome with the porridge that's much easier to digest and doesn't sit so heavy in the tummy. So wish me luck. We'll see how we go. We can do this. If I can do it, you can do it. Enjoy. Here we have our lovely ingredients. We have cardamom, some toasted almonds, coarse semolina, sultanas, some jaggery or rapadura or unrefined sugar, and some ghee. So we start off with a heavy-based or heavy-ish based saucepan on a low heat to toast our coarse semolina. So this is to get the moisture out of the grain and make it much lighter and easier to digest. As I mentioned, you might be able to see some moisture coming off of it there. So we keep toasting it until we don't see any more steam coming off and until it has a nice aromatic smell to it. And it looks a little bit like this, slightly golden. Then we add our ghee, a couple of tablespoons. Melt that slowly and then stir it in, and then we're going to continue to toast the semolina until it's an even more golden colour. So this helps to coat each of the tiny little individual grains of semolina in fat, which makes a much lighter and fluffier end product. Here we go. So when it looks a bit like this, then we can add our sultanas, and then we add our boiling water. So be careful because it's going to spit quite a lot. You have it off the heat at this stage. Make sure all of the grains are covered by water, a little bit like making couscous. Stir it in nicely, then pop your lid on and leave it for a good 5 minutes so all that water can be absorbed by the grains. When it's ready, take the lid off and stir it lightly and you'll see this lovely light fluffy look. Add your sugar and your cardamom, stir that in, and the aroma is just delicious. Just fold that in lightly. You don't want to stir it too roughly or you lose your lovely light fluffy look, which you can see here. Beautiful. I think I've done pretty well there. Pop the lid back on, keep it hot, serve it warm, don't leave it for too long or you'll lose the fluffiness and the moistness. And add your toasted almonds, and it's absolutely delicious, filling, wholesome, yummy breakfast. Enjoy.